going, man?
Yes, sir.
Can you see what is on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, quadratic expression is one in which 2 is the highest power of the unknown. Look at the examples of quadratic. X squared minus 4x minus 12, 16 minus 12, and 3x squared plus 17xy plus 10y squared are all quadratic expressions. So to make them become equation, there must be equal sign there. Okay, so to factorize a quadratic expression is to express it as a product of its factors. So now look at this one, for example. It's a quadratic expression. Now when they now simplify, look at how it becomes, and then later on it is like this. So now let's see this example. Factorize the following quadratic expression. This is the first one. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now the solution says express the middle term as sum of two terms. The middle term is 7x. We said we should express it as sum of two terms. That is, it will be written in a way that we break it down in a way that it will have two terms. How do we do that? This is how it will be. We find the product of the first term and the last term. That will be what?
Okay.
It's not ordinary 10. X squared is also part of it. That will be 10x squared. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Now, as we have said, we drop the x squared, we have 10. What are the factors of 10? That when we multiply, it will give us 10, and when we add, it will give us 7. That is what thank you. That is what I did by this side. Now, factors of plus 10. We have plus 10 and 1, 10 and minus 1, and the rest. Then sum, which of them will give us plus 7? If you look at it very well, this is the one that gives us plus 7. What are the factors? Plus 5 and 2. So because of that, the expression will become x squared. Instead of writing this 7 now, I am going to take these two terms. Then I have plus 5x. Remember there was x there. Then plus 2x. These 2 has replaced the 7 in the middle. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So meaning that we have expressed 7 in terms of 2 terms. Okay, then we'll now write the last, which is plus 10. Why do we do this? So that it will be evenly distributed. We have 4 terms now. We can now group them. Okay, that is, we group them to the first 2 terms. Then this sign must be left in between. That is, it will remain in the middle. This is another term, another bracket. So from the first bracket, what can you see that is common to them?
X.
So you bring out the x, that is the common factor. Then you open a bracket. The x squared, you divide it by this x, you'll be left with x. Then plus 5x divided by x, it will be 5. Then plus, that plus sign, you put it first before you ask for the common factor of the terms in the bracket. 2x and 10, what do they have in common?
2.
2, that is their highest common factor. Then you now open the bracket, you write the remaining inside. We have x, then 2 can go in 10 5 times. What do you notice in this expression?
The expressions in the bracket are the same.
The content of the bracket are the same. Thank you very much. So it must be the same. You hear, it must be the same. When you are doing the factorization and they are not the same, you need to recheck what you are doing. Okay, probably there is a mistake somewhere. It must be the same. So since the content of the bracket are the same, we only pick one out of the 2. We have x plus 5. Then we now pick the other terms, this and this together in another bracket, x plus 2. You have done the factorization. It's still the same thing as x plus 2 and x plus 5. Anyone you pick first is correct. So this or this. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is another question. T squared minus 10t plus 24. Just like the way we did that one, we find the product of the first and the last. So this one is also 24. What are the factors of 24 that when we add, it will give us minus 10? And when we multiply, it will give us 24. Can you try that?
4 and 6.
There must be sign. Remember, the middle one is minus 10.
Minus 4 and minus 6.
Okay. Minus 4. Minus 4 minus 6 will give us minus 10. Minus 4 times minus 6 will give us plus 24. That is correct. So we have t squared minus 4t minus 6t. Now these two, they have replaced that minus 10t. So we now have plus 24. So now that we have 4 terms, we can group it. The first 2 terms, you let the sign be in the middle, then the last 2 terms. So from the first term, 2 is, t is common. So I have t out, open bracket, t again, minus 4. Then the minus at the south side is minus. Then the content of the bracket have 6 as the HCF. So we write 6, then open bracket. You will see t. 6 can go in 24 4 times. So you can see the content of the bracket is still the same. So we pick one out of them and we pick the other one. P minus 6, t minus 4. That is that. Now, expansion is the opposite of factorization. If I ask you to expand this, you will see that we will end up getting the same question. Expand means you multiply the content of the bracket. T times t, 6 times t, and by the time you do the multiplication, you will get this algebraic, quadratic expression back. That is factorization and expansion. Okay, now I want you to do some. This is the space I left. Can you try this question? 2 minutes.
Y minus 1, y plus 4.
Y minus 1.
2y minus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1.
Okay. That is what you arrive at. Okay, now. So we do it just like the same way you have seen it. the first and the last term we multiply, that will give us minus 2y squared. Okay, then you will now factorize. We will now find the factors of the coefficient there. What is the factor? That when we multiply, we get minus 2. When we add, to give us plus 1. Remember, the coefficient of y in the middle is 1. And that is going to be what? Hello? Hello? Royman? Hello? You are not with me. Something is... I said what is going to be the factors of minus 2? That is the coefficient of y squared. Now when we multiply the two factors, we are going to get minus 2. And when we add, it will give us plus 1. I want you to be part of it. Yes, what are the factors?
2 and minus 1.
2 and minus 1. So the first one remains as 2y squared plus 2y, then minus 1y, which is the same thing as minus y, minus 1. Okay? So we now have the first two terms in a bracket, then the last two terms in another bracket. The first two terms have 2y in common. Open bracket, we are left with y plus 1 minus what they have in common here is 1. Then you open bracket, y plus 1. You will be surprised. The sign inside the bracket will become minus because of the plus, because of this minus here. But by the time you use this one now to multiply it will turn into minus. So these two are the same. You pick one. So we have 2y minus 1. Then y plus 1. So with your answer, you can say very correct. Now try this one. Expand the following. I told you they are just like opposite. Have you started?
Yes, sir. M 10 M plus 24.
Remember the first one is what?
M squared plus 10 plus 24.
Okay. That is good. Next. Move on to the next one. Hello, how many have you done?
I'm still in the second one, sir.
That one is too simple now. See the time it took you to do the first one. I'm not supposed to spend much time on it. Okay, now let's do that together. It seems it's taking time. 7 So you write from the first bracket. I am using the whole of this one now to multiply the second. So I will write the second, the content here, then plus y, then open bracket 7 minus y. Use it 7 times 7. 49, 7 times this is minus 7y. Then this is plus 7y. Then minus y squared. This one we cancel out because it's plus 7y and minus 7y. So you will be left with 49 minus y squared. This type of quadratic expression is what called difference of two squares. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Call it difference of two squares. The first term written in square form, that is 7 raised to the power of 2 minus y squared. You can see that the two of them carry square. So this is what we call difference of two squares. When you factorize difference of two squares, what you will have is going to be the same, or the sign will be different. One will be positive, the other one will be negative. That is difference of two squares. Is that taken?
Yes, sir.
Now look at number 2. Find the coefficient of xy in the expansion. Can you try that?
Yes, sir.
No waste time. When you are through with the first one, let me know. We can do the rest together. Okay. And what is happening? Matt, you respond to this one faster than the other one. Does it mean that you cannot expand the question 1b?
I could, sir.
That one took you longer time. But this second one now, you responded to it. You said 10 is the coefficient of xy. You know the meaning of coefficients, right? That is, so something like this, you don't need to waste your time. Since it is xy that you need, so 2x times this will give you minus 2xy. The other thing you need is 3y times this. That is plus 12xy. That's all you need to do. You don't need to complete everything. You say find the coefficient of, so these two, you add them together. Minus 2 plus 12 is plus 10xy. So the coefficient is plus 10. Very fast. one, that is 2b.
Yes,
Okay.
minus 20.
Minus 20. Okay. Yes, for the purpose of those that are not there now, we expand this. Since it is raised to the power of 2, we have it like this. Then another 5x minus 2y will be in another bracket. So multiply xy, remember, x and y, this is minus 10xy. And this is another minus 10xy. That's all you need. Minus 10 is minus 20. As simple as that. So I want you to do the remaining 3. That's where we started from. So this one is just to let you know where we are going to. Now do the number 3, A and B, as today's work. Question. Time is not on our side. The other part that we are going to do, see difference of 2 squares, but I don't think we'll be able to touch that today. Now, answer these 2 questions. Like this now. Factorize the following.
X minus 1, x plus 9.
Go on.
So I don't understand the question.
You mean the second one?
Yes, sir.
Once you're able to do the first one. Okay. So let's do the first one together because of those that will look at it later. Now, to factorize this quadratic, we multiply the first and that will give us minus 9x squared. So we now find the factors of the number that when we add, it will give us plus 8. When we multiply, it will give us minus 9. Yes, so we'll be thinking that the next thing is minus 3 minus 3. Factors of 9, we have 1 and 9, then we have 3 and 3. So it is very obvious that these two, there is a way we can add these two to give us plus 8, and that is going to be minus 1 plus 9. So meaning that these two will now be the factor. So we now have x squared minus 1x, which is the same thing as minus x now, then plus 9x, okay, minus 9. That is going to be the next thing, minus 9. So we group this one, the first two terms, and the last two terms like this. So we have x common factor, then x minus 1 in bracket plus 9 into x minus 1. So you pick one, x minus 1, and the other one is x plus 9. Okay. Now the next
X
question.
1, x plus 7.
Oh,
No.
are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why did I ask? When you are saying that you can't get this one, I say you are the one that did this one. So I expect you to apply that same concept you use in the first one. Okay, so that is it. That is it. X squared plus, oh, it's minus 18 plus 17. Yes, when we multiply this and this, we are going to have 17x squared. Now, the coefficient is 17. It is very obvious. What are the factors of 17? 17 is a prime number. So, it can only have 1 and itself as factor. Any prime number you can think of has two factors. That is 1 and itself. So, the factors of 17 will be 1 and 17. So how do we combine 1 and 17 and it will give us minus 18? And when we multiply, it will give us plus 17. That is minus 1 minus 17. So meaning that minus 1 minus 17 will remain, so will replace minus 18x. So you now put this in the middle. That will be x squared minus 1x. I did not put the 1 here because the coefficient of a letter standing alone is 1. So that is why it is 1. Then I have minus 17x plus 17. That's it. So as usual, we group the two terms and the last two terms. The sign is always in the middle. It's a must or a separate. Don't put the sign inside the bracket. So the first two brackets have, the first bracket have x in common, and that is x minus 1. Minus, they have 17 in common. They will now open bracket.